right here on your classic metal show with American Shame. And opening up the show tonight, that song that was playing that really sucks, man. Monkey on Your Back, Alda Nova. And it's the monkey on the back of the CMS, my good friend and partner, Chris Aiken. What's going on, Chris?
What is up, man? How are we?
Did I already see some complainer in the chat room say, hey, that whatever the song is, it sucks?
Is that a shock? Somebody complaining?
No. You get a free show, you get a free chat room, you get free video, you get free everything. This sucks.
But I want what I want, man.
That always amazes me. You get absolutely everything for free and it still sucks.
You're not doing it the way I would though, man. You fucking suck. You fucking faggots.
Yeah. I love it. Dummies. Toot out. Get lost.
Get the Eddie Trunk podcast. He's ready for you.
Yeah. After you hear all the talk-ups, the Burger King commercials and the car commercials and the drink commercials and all that other stuff.
Yeah. Once you get past all that, you can hear interviews and shit.
Yeah.
And still no music.
Yeah.
Just get a Spotify playlist. How's that?
There you go.
Just get a Spotify. Here's what you do. Find another fucking show. How about that?
That's the easiest choice of all. The other stuff requires work. This doesn't require you to do anything except just sit there.
Anytime you hear something you don't like, turn it off. That's our mission to you. If you don't like anything, whether it's something we're talking about, something we're playing, a clip we're doing, a Z segment, whatever the fuck it is, turn it off.
Right.
And when you do, don't ever fucking come back.
Yeah.
Just fucking beat it.
Let's see. I've got administrator rights in this chat room. Who was that who said that? I'm going to bounce him right now.
I have no idea. I really don't know who it was, but
I'm gonna bounce him.
Just bounce anybody at random.
Yeah. I want an apology.
Pick a name and bounce them.
Let's see. There's somebody in there by the name of Sal. I think I'm bounce him.
Yeah, no shit. That fucking complaining cunt. I hate that fucking Sal.
Oh man. So here we are, heading into the fall.
Yes. It's cold.
We're halfway through October already, and what is it, 17 days from the election, something like that?
No, I don't know how many days to the election. I know this. It's fucking cold.
Is it? Is it cold already over there?
Dude, last night it was 31 fucking degrees.
Really?
It's cold in this goddamn room, that's for sure.
You got to get some HVAC of some kind in there so you could use it.
Fuck that. I got 3 more years to live. I'm not going to spend $3,000 on
$3,000.
Does it cost more or less?
Oh, dude, you just get one of them deals that you just, pipe through the window.
Oh, well, I got one of these fucking, you plug it in and it heats. I just never turn it on.
I see.
I could probably just set this stupid thing up. It would take me 5 minutes and then I'd be hot, but I will in the winter. This winter, I will set it up, but I just haven't done it yet.
Well, I'm just watching all the leaves fall and everything's getting dreary, and it's just like, oh man, it's just that time of year again.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, hey, I can't. After all these years, I can't escape not going into those doldrums when it gets like this.
I just can't believe you haven't moved to Florida or Arizona or somewhere yet.
It's opportunity, man. I got to have an opportunity to go.
You got to be able to talk these people that you work with into letting you live down there. They fucking sell. There's ports down there that you could sell containers from.
Yeah, I get it, but I would just do that on my own.
Well, there you go. Build a website. You could be in fucking Florida next weekend.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, I'm not big on Florida.
Yeah, well, don't be moving anywhere until I cash a check from your bosses.
Which, by the way, they were very pleased with your crafty work this week.
Yeah, well, that's good. I spent way too much time on that damn video, looking up pictures from there. It's funny, and I won't get too much into this other than to say they asked me to do a video about trucking, which I know some things about, but I don't know everything about. And of course, your boss sent me his bullet points list,
Mm-hmm.
which was literally pictures taken of notes on a notepad.
Yeah.
You know, he sends me that, and it's all in trucking language.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all, well, we got this kind of loader and this kind of this and a low ground RTN or some shit.
Well, I'm only a phone call away, dude.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't want to call you 43 times. And the problem was they sent me, the girl in your office sent me photos
Yeah.
so that I could use, but quite literally 300 photos.
Yeah.
So I'm like picking through saying, well, this looks low and this is talking about low to the ground. So this must be this picture. I was just kind of guessing at some of it. That's why I kept sending it back and forth to your boss, because
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if I was even putting the right shit on the screen, but it worked out. They were happy. That's all that matters.
Yeah. Even our own Kendall has done some work for me.
Oh, good. There you go.
Yeah, she did some graphics works for me.
Nice. Very good.
So people, the CMS people are getting involved with business.
Yeah, of course. Got to.
And they're getting paid.
Yeah, that's how we stay alive, isn't it?
Yeah.
Word of mouth and all over the place.
Yeah, she did some really good work with some graphics that she did. So
That's cool. That's great.
thought that was good. So you doing your video and website stuff, and she doing her graphic stuff, and it's like, all right, I'm trying to keep everybody employed.
Yeah, there you go. Good. Thank you.
Give people an opportunity to make some money.
Give me another month that I can pay my mortgage.
And there you go. So anyway,
you
so
see,
go ahead.
Sporting the CMS hat tonight.
Who's that? You are?
Me, yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't even look.
I got the classic Rex on.
Yes, you do. You do have a CMS hat on. How about that?
I was putting clothes away in my room that have been stacked for probably a year, and and I came across the hat. I was like, I am going to wear that to the show tonight.
Yeah, if you're going to wear an LA Guns hat or a Jericho Green hat, you might as well wear a CMS hat.
Yeah, if I'm going to sell other people's product, I might as well sell our own, right?
That's right. That's right. I don't know, shirt sales this year have been pretty good. I've sold, I mail out at least 2 or 3 shirts a week lately.
Well, I know I have, ever since I changed the Facebook from actually giving a fuck about it to just being nothing but advertising our wares.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like you've been selling more shirts and I've been selling more books. So
yeah. Well, yeah. I guess you just got to, make it conscious, put it in people's consciousness.
Mm-hmm. That's it. Just keep reminding people, hey, go buy this fucking bullshit.
Well, the thing that I've been learning more and more, especially the shirts that I've been selling.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, we got some very big boys who like to buy shirts.
Fat guys like the CMS.
Apparently so, because I get these shirts that are 3 and 4X's and stuff, and I never buy enough of them,
Right.
and I'm always sold out. So I gotta buy more of the bigger ones, I guess.
I'll tell you what it is. With me being a big fat tub of shit, it makes them feel smaller. It's one of the few times that they're actually not the fat guy in the room.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, I'll support that show. If the fat guy can wear it, so can I.
Yeah. So next time I place my next order, I'm gonna have to double up on the bigger shirts.
Exactly. 10X is coming up.
Yeah.
I'll bet if you bought a 10X, somebody would buy it.
Yeah, I'd have to go visit Omar the tent maker, though.
Yeah, no. I wonder what the biggest size you can get is.
I have no idea, but I'm up to the 4X's, and I sell out of those. I haven't been challenged on a 5X yet.
No, not yet.
No, but the 3 and the 4X's have been selling out quickly, and I'm just like, wow, okay, I got to get more of those.
Dude, what we got to do is find us a sponsorship deal with like Pizza Hut or something. 4X shirts and a Pizza Hut coupon for $30 or something.
Yeah, really.
There's got to be some way to get, hey, fatties, get yourself a fat guy shirt and
you like to eat, don't you?
Yeah. It's clear by your order you like to eat. Just add $5 and get this fucking free pizza.
Yes, I try to keep everything in stock. I got my Sammy Lee does
Right.
all of my merch for me and stuff. And the last order that I put in, I said, send me the invoice, will you?
Yeah.
$1,200.
Wow. 12.
Yeah,
How many
twelve
shirts
hundred.
did you buy?
Well, I bought 25 of the t-shirts. I bought 25 of the gasoline station shirts. I got I think it was like 200 bumper stickers, the ones I give away for free. You don't have to have a self-addressed stamped envelope.
Right.
Those things are about $2 a piece.
Oh yeah.
So I usually, if somebody does a shirt order, I usually throw two of those bumper stickers in with the shirt.
Right.
They get two stickers, so you're getting extra $4 for nothing.
Yeah. Dude, what you got to do is go into business for yourself, knowing that all of our audience is a bunch of fat fucks. Get like oversized plates and, you know, giant beer like this, like these these Stein things,
Yeah,
you know, get a bunch of stuff that's all big sized, with the CMS logos.
yeah, like the big gulp cups and shit like
Big gulp. Yeah. Big old 64-ounce fucking CMS cup and a big giant plate that looks like it's a fucking big enough for a whole picnic basket to sit
yeah,
on.
it's like a steering wheel in a truck.
Yeah. It's like something you'd put a whole turkey on. That's what you need to get. Just sell all fat guy stuff.
Yeah,
Could be the market for the CMS,
yeah.
the chunky metal show.
No, I my only advice to our fans, everybody has their own proclivity or whatever, but I would I would encourage you to live a healthier lifestyle. That's all I would say.
Yeah.
I know people don't like to, but they do, and I do it. I try really hard to stay on the straight and narrow, and eat correctly, and not drink too much, and
Yeah.
obviously don't eat poorly.
Well, I wish I could say the same. I'm getting better. I am getting better. I have lost a good amount of weight at this
Oh,
point.
that's good. Just keep it up.
I'm just gonna keep doing it. It's like, and I was saying in the chat room beforehand, my body is starting to tell me that it's working. Because like today, I had a couple, and literally when I say a couple, I mean a couple pieces of taco pizza.
Yeah,
Which I don't know if you've ever had that, but it's like instead of being pizza, it's like bean dip stuff and taco and tomatoes and lettuce and taco meat and shit.
yeah. It's like a bean dip.
Yeah, on a
A
thin
bean
crust.
dip on a It's a bean dip on a shingle.
Yeah, pretty much. I had 2 pieces of that today, and I feel like shit.
Yeah, you can't eat that stuff.
Not anymore, dude, because my body's getting used to fucking apples and
Yeah, it's greasy.
grapefruit juice and, all this healthier shit that I've been pumping into myself, and it's like,
Mhm.
I ate this shit at like 2 o'clock, and I still feel like hell right now. It's
Yeah, it drags you down.
for dinner, I had Tums. 'Cause I didn't wanna be fucking running out of here shitting every 10 minutes.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, I could never eat that. See, I don't eat any sugar at all. None.
Yeah,
I
I try
I
not to.
I think I eliminated sugar from my diet like 4 years ago, almost 5 years ago.
Right.
I used to have sugar in my coffee. I don't do that anymore. I don't eat candy. I don't eat cake or any kind of pastries or anything. If I did, I would feel just like you're feeling now.
What do you do with the coffee?
I just put creamer in it.
Okay. No,
That-
like substitute or nothing?
No, nothing like that. Just creamer.
Jesus, I have a fucking giant box of cancer sitting right next to my fucking coffee pot with like, I don't know, I think it has 2,000 packets of Sweet and Low
Wow.
because I can't do that. The coffee I have to have, it has to be right. It has
Yeah.
to be sweet and it has to have French vanilla. It is the diet French vanilla, but because that's dietary.
Yeah.
But it is the diet French vanilla, but Jesus Christ. Ugh. Yeah. Other than that, though, I have been eating a lot healthiher, which has been better. But
Well, that's good.
and I have lost a little over 40 pounds at this point.
Well,
So
good for you. Just stay at it.
yeah, another 200, I'll be there.
Yeah. Well, I can report back to Don so he doesn't have to worry about you
No,
anymore.
he's the biggest worrier about my health
He,
ever.
he is. He is.
Yeah.
He's always, when I do talk to him and your name comes up, he's always worried about you.
tell him don't worry. Tell him I don't want to be as old as him. Tell him that's not one of my goals.
Yeah. It's funny how people pick up a certain concern for you, you know.
Mhm.
They're just, oh man, I hope he's doing okay.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I let him know that. I let him know that. But yeah, if you're you know, one of our CMS fans, and you know, I would encourage you, if you're not on a healthy diet, I suggest that you do that.
Yeah.
It really does. It makes you feel better, and you know, you'll
Mhm.
just live a more quality life.
Yeah, it does make you feel better. Like, especially, believe it or not, as much as you would never think you'd hear me say this, working out makes you feel fucking better
Well,
too.
it does, absolutely. Got to get that blood pumping.
Takes a while, takes a month or so to really get past feeling like you're just doing it for no reason
Mhm.
and for it to absolutely suck dick. But once you get past it, then it's okay. Then it's like,
Yeah.
all right, this isn't bad. Then you feel bad if you don't do it,
Sure.
you know. But whatever. We all got our crosses to bear.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it is a struggle at times, you know, but
Mhm.
you just got to do it. You just got to
Yep,
put your mind to it.
exactly.
Yeah. But anyway, on to other better things. What else has been going on in your world this week? I haven't really talked to you much, or you know,
No,
I did talk to you
yeah,
yesterday a little bit.
yeah, just work. Just, that's all I've really been doing, just working, watching TV, working and watching TV. And that's about it.
Well, it was a sunny day here, and I kept thinking, you know what? I haven't been out on the weekend, and you know, probably since Labor Day.
Right,
And I'm thinking, okay, I should get out and go somewhere,
right.
but then I couldn't think of anywhere to go where you don't have to wear a fucking mask.
Yeah, there's nowhere to go.
And I'm thinking, okay, well, I haven't been to the Quaker Steak and Lube in, boy, I want to say since February.
Okay.
I don't think I've been there since February. And I was thinking, okay, maybe I'll go over there and have some lunch or something.
Mhm.
But then just the thought of just, you know, oh, well, you got to go and then you got to wear a mask and all this bullshit. It just kind of discouraged me. I didn't even leave the house. I was just like, you know, I should get out of the house and go do something.
Yeah,
And I could not think of a goddamn thing to do.
there's nothing to do. That's really all there that's really what it is. I know I'm looking very forward to a couple weeks from now, 3 weeks from now, whatever it is, when I'm going to go see Dave Landau. I'm looking forward to that on November the 6th.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully there won't be riots in the street, but I'm looking forward to going and catching myself a comedy show, because it's actually out of the house.
Yeah.
Get a couple of drinks in my head and I'll be in a good frame of mind. But it's like there's nothing to do, dude. Nothing.
Yeah, I agree. Hey,
Why
Alex,
keep
caller, you're on the air.
Yeah, what's up, boys? Lou from the Lou.
What? Well, you're in early, Lou. What's on your mind today?
That's what she said.
Go ahead.
Just as long as you don't finish early. So, but I tell you, Neil, I bet you spend most of your day watching the Women's March on C-SPAN.
No, did not watch any women's march on C-SPAN.
Yeah, well, good thing it wasn't windy, man. Could you imagine the whiff of those vaginas coming? You getting a whiff of that? Good night. You want to talk about a bunch of unwashed box? Jesus Christ!
Unwashed, unshaved box.
Crab infested. Probably got more crab than Red Lobster on Crab Week. God damn, never seen a bunch of unfuckable women in my life.
What made you check out C-SPAN and the Women's March? Where was this at?
I was just flipping through the channels and caught by accident, and they're all marching because of the new appointee to the Supreme Court.
Well,
she's
she's a woman.
Well, she don't believe in killing babies and
Mm-hmm.
all that kind of stuff. So, she's gonna set women back 20 years, 30, 50 years, which would solve a lot of the world's problems. Women would just get their ass back in the kitchen and know their place.
Will that help out, Lou? Will you take one into your home if it went back to that era?
it might be a little bit more appealing. Yeah.
Okay.
You tune your woman up every now and then. Keep her in line.
Is that a Chris Aikinism right there?
Yep, that's where I learned it from.
Okay.
Get women back in the kitchen. Throw the Mexicans back over the wall. Put the Moombahs back on a boat so they go back to the motherland. Solve all the world's problems.
Wow. Will you be running for president anytime soon?
Well, I would love to run for president, but I wouldn't. Too many skeletons in this closet.
I hear you.
So who wants to deal with that shit?
I agree.
So
what else?
Too radicals. Somebody would probably shoot me. So.
So what else is going on, Lou?
Oh, you guys talking about the fitness thing, man. Ever since I started lifting weights for the past few months, I've dropped 15 pounds myself.
Well, look at you.
So getting lean and mean and tighter than a nun's pussy. Lifting and that. So it's amazing when you clean all the crap out of your diet. Out of your all the crap out of your diet, how much better you feel.
Yeah, absolutely. How old are you, Lou?
I'm 45.
Okay, well, you're a little younger than both Chris and I, so yeah, you still got a few years ahead of you.
If I play my cards right. So they, all I've been doing is lifting. If I wish I could win, if I was a rich man, I didn't have to work, man, I'd live in the damn gym. I just fucking love it. Lift for that shit. Pumping, doing all the protein shakes. Taking creatine, ZMA, branched chain amino acids,
Well, you got it all down, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I'm on a very regimented program.
Wow, well, good for you.
So, maybe I might put on a pair of skimpy briefs and oil myself up and put a couple pictures of me in the chat room.
Yeah, I can live without that, Lou.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Not for you guys. Fuck.
Well, did you happen to catch your neighbor to the west, southwest there, the call with May Kay a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah, I did. I'm not going to get on that train wreck.
Well, you're getting all buffed up. She might go for it.
No, I'd rather get linked up with the girl from St. Louis doing the reparations challenge. I'm going to do my own reparations challenge. I'm going to help a black person fill out a job application.
Wow, you're a humanitarian there, Lou.
Yeah, that's great. Look, we made soap. Well, you know what? How about you teach the damn moon crickets to use it? Jesus.
Jesus, Lou.
Christ, I was in the gym the other day and I started smelling something. And it's like, oh, God damn, that could only be one thing. Sure enough, I look over there and big old gorilla smelling like you just got off the banana boat. I mean, Jesus Christ.
So what did you do, Lou? Did you leave? Did you leave the gym or did you just continue working out?
I just went on to a different part of the weight room. I mean, I couldn't concentrate. My God.
You didn't yell out a Ruhu or anything like that?
No. I mean, a Ruhu. Can you think of anything more pathetic than those fucking people? I hate, I really think white liberals are the worst. I hate them. I hate white liberals more than anything. I mean, there's just, oh God, I can't fucking stand them.
I can tell you're at a loss for words, Lou.
Well, don't they leave you at a loss for words? They're the most useless fucking people on the face of the earth. I mean, if one group of people should should choke to death eating a bag of dicks, it's those folks, white liberals. It kills me about, you go around here and, our town tries its best to be Mayberry. And, you hear people complaining about, this town's too, this town's too wide, or this town, it's got to pay a lot, just to keep out the riffraff. Well, if you want to live where the riffraff is, then move to where the riffraff is. You're living in your lily white neighborhood. Your kids go to a really light school, and you're everybody is freaking white. You may have one one black friend on Facebook, and that makes you all woke and shit. You've seen Hamilton a couple times, so you down with the cause and all that. I mean, fucking dipshits. Just sometimes I can't help but think COVID hasn't taken out enough people.
Well, honestly, it hasn't taken
you can't do any better than that.
Well, quite honestly, COVID hasn't hardly taken out anybody.
No, it hasn't. Just 200,000, 200,000 people, which, 200 less thousand people I got to share the air with. Hell, doesn't kill any of my loved ones or friends, so I'm good.
Show me how many of those 200,000 people were perfectly healthy till they got COVID.
Exactly. They already had one foot in death's door.
That's right.
Yeah. So, I just can't, once the election's over, COVID will be over, regardless of who wins. If Trump wins, then it's going to be, well, this didn't work. On to the next thing. If Biden wins, it's going to be, we found out it's no worse than the flu after all. So, I hate to be so bitter and cynical, but that's just how I see it.
Okay. All right, Lou, anything else?
There's a lot of things, but I don't want to, as my parents say, wear out my welcome.
Yeah. All right, Lou.
So forth. Well, all right. Hail and kill. Fuck you, pal. Hand job. And last thing I got to say is I finally seen a picture of that Stephanie. What a waste of great tits on John Drake. Jesus Christ. I mean, them tits ought to be in one of two places, behind glass in a museum or in my mouth. So let you guys go. Hail and kill. Fuck you, pal. Hand job.
All right. There goes Lou. There's your weekly dose of racism, folks.
There it is.
There it is. Lou from the Lou. He's like our own Daniel Carver.
He really is.
He is.
Wake up, white people.
Exactly.
Lou from the Lou.
Yeah, Lou from the Lou here. Wake up, white people. Not you white liberals, though.
Too funny.
Yeah. I see our CMS fans are doing a good job with some of the posts in the chat room.
Oh, with the chicks?
Yeah.
Chicks are always good. Unless it's heavy metal dad posting his fatty chicks.
Yeah, I saw a few photos of Caitlyn in there earlier.
Yeah.
I've seen her on a few of her videos here recently. She better kind of lay off the vittles there. She's starting to get a little
she's getting a little chubby.
Yeah, she's getting a little chubby.
Yeah.
That's what they say happens when you get married. You get a little too comfortable. So I noticed she's packing on a few pounds there.
She's got the COVID-15 going.
No, she's out and about doing all kinds of stuff. She was at a big flotilla at big Trump rally. Eric Trump was actually in it.
Now, who is Eric Trump?
That's President Trump's kid.
Eric
Trump, yeah.
Oh, I know there's Don Jr.
Yeah, Don Jr. and Eric, and then Tiffany and Ivanka.
Oh, geez. I didn't even know half of it. I honestly, I'm not even kidding. I knew of Don Jr. and I knew of Ivanka. And I honestly thought Ivanka was one of the wives. That's how much I pay attention. I don't pay any attention at all. I thought Ivanka was like the one before Melania.
No, that's his daughter.
Who was the one before Melania?
Well, there was Marla Maples.
And then there was another one that was
then Ivana.
Ivana Trump.
Yeah.
And then Ivanka is the daughter from Ivana, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I believe so.
All right. Yeah, I don't pay no attention. I didn't even know there was an Eric. I know there's Barron Trump, right?
Yeah.
That's the kid.
Yeah, that's Melania and Donald's.
That's the little kid.
Yeah, that's the current wife.
Yeah, that's the one that Rosie O'Donnell said looked like a serial killer or something.
Yeah, nothing like making a comment about a kid.
Yeah. Well, and it's Rosie. She's done well with her kids.
Yeah.
One committed suicide. The other just fucking ran away from home the minute it could.
Yeah, no shit.
Never to be heard from again.
Yeah, committed suicide?
One of them did, yeah.
I thought that was that. Well, I wasn't aware of that, but I know that What's that other singer? That singer chick?
Bette Midler.
No, the one who had the baby with David Crosby with.
Melissa Etheridge.
Yeah, her kid committed suicide, I think, didn't he?
Well, in the words of David Crosby, or was it Stills that said, meh, whatever.
Yeah. David Crosby is the one who said meh about Eddie Van Halen.
Yeah, well, to your kid, meh.
Yeah.
Gives a fuck.
Yeah, he was the sperm donor.
Yeah, congratulations. Your sperm donor fucking put a bullet right through its fucking cum.
Yeah. Then I think didn't she have that kid with Lou Diamond Phillips' ex-wife?
Who?
That Melissa Etheridge.
Oh, I don't know.
That Lou Diamond Phillips' wife left him for her, and then they had a kid together, and then they had it through in vitro from David Crosby.
Maybe. You're following way more than me.
Well, this was, obviously this was back in the 90s.
Yeah, I don't know. Whoa. I was just looking up. Yeah, Rosie's ex. I'm sorry, it wasn't Rosie's kid. It was Rosie's ex-wife.
Okay.
Melissa Rounds, death ruled as suicide. Good.
Take another one of these degenerates off the face of the earth.
I wish it would have been a murder suicide.
Yeah, you couldn't get that lucky.
No.
Jeez.
Oh well.
What a mess.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of a mess, we got some stuff tonight that's going to drive people crazy, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I know you have a couple contributions.
Yeah. Well, that was why I called you this week, because I've been at my wit's end with fucking human beings this week. I say it every week, and I just think that it
couldn't get any worse.
Yeah. You know how, like with a drug addict, everybody says they got to bottom out before they can come back. Every week, I think we hit the bottom and then we go further down. It's like Jesus fucking Christ. At some point when you're digging a hole, you come out the other side.
Yeah, you would think so.
But no, we just keep on digging.
Yeah.
Fucking ridiculous.
Well, there's all kinds of stupid shit going on out there. People are just getting more and more wacky.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's I just got to the point this week that I honestly think that it's COVID.
I know that plays a big part in it. Absolutely.
People are just bored, and that's why they're just sounding off, and it's killing their, on the celebrity level, it's killing their careers. Like Sebastian Bach cannot say anything that's not stupid anymore. He can't say anything that's not stupid anymore.
Yeah.
And Dee Snider, and this, I have been all on board for Dee Snider, because Dee took care of me when I was a little kid.
Mm-hmm.
And I've told that story before about that. But man, every time I see his name in the fucking press now, it's like, would you shut up?
Yeah.
It's like, God damn it, dude, just stop.
Yeah.
But it's just because they're all fucking sitting at home bored.
Yeah. It's
like, turn off your fucking Twitter. Every fucking one of them needs to just stop it. It's Sebastian, especially, because I like Skid Row's music. I really am a big fan of Skid Row and Sebastian Bach's music.
Mm-hmm.
And my God, he needs to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Everything he fucking says is stupider than the last thing he fucking says. It's crazy. Just insane. Paul Stanley, that's another one. I liked Paul when he was a mystery. Now that we know who he is, he's just a cunt. He's just a cunt.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what it is about these celebrities and why they think that they're so more enlightened than everyone else, but I agree with you. I don't pay that much attention to that shit.
Yeah.
Because, obviously I'm not on social media, and I don't, I don't pay attention to that stuff for the most part, but periodically somebody will text me something and I'll look at it and go, oh, Jesus.
People, you got to wear your masks, people.
Yeah.
People. Oh, shut up. Shut up. Go wear your mask around your fucking mansion, cocksucker. Just fuck off. Jeez, oh man.
Yep. Hail and kill, caller. You're on the air.
Hey, just a really quick call, guys. How you going?
Yes, Tim.
Are you guys? I know you're talking about celebrities at the moment. And
Well, that's why you called, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You're on our
Idiot
celebrity
rock
list,
stars.
Tim. You're one of our celebrities.
Yeah, and then I woke up. I just want to know if you guys are going to talk about the horrible, probably one of the 4 worst albums I've ever heard in my life. New Tommy Lee album. I sat through that, and I'll never get that half hour back.
I sat through it as well.
Talking about celebrities that have gone off the rails. It sucks big time.
I think maybe we could talk about that, Neely, if we find some time. I did make my way through it. I listened to the whole thing. I thought it was wonderful.
Anyway, Haley Kill.
And there goes Tim.
Yeah, I thought it was wonderful. Just a great listen.
Well, I fully expected to talk about that tonight too.
Yeah, I would imagine it's on the radar.
Jeez. This terrible stuff.
It's bad.
And then, of course, aside from, when talking about the people and their stupidity, Tommy Lee's another one who can't seem to keep his big yap shut.
Yeah. Well, one good thing that's coming out of this is there's going to be a lot of empty fucking mansions in LA in about a month. I keep seeing more and more of these fucking dumbbells saying, I'm moving to wherever.
Yeah, that'll never happen.
Yeah, Springsteen was the latest. He said he's moving to Australia.
Yeah, sure he is.
Sure he is.
Yeah, sure he is.
And Tommy's moving to somewhere. Tommy Lee said he's out of here if Trump wins.
Yeah, sure he is.
Have at it.
And didn't Rosie say she was going to move?
Well, she's been saying that for 4 years.
Yeah.
Maybe she can't hire. Maybe there's not enough moving companies for her. Who knows?
And even if they did, who cares?
Yeah. I mean,
why do you care?
I love how they say that like that's a threat.
Yeah, like, oh man, we can't live without you or your presence in our country. Please don't leave.
No, Bruce, who's gonna sing songs about fucking broken down cities across our country? Now he's gonna fucking sing about broken when they closed the mill down in Adelaide. It's like, shut up. Fuck you.
Yeah, you get to start hating these people more and more.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, you're a real tough guy. You're going to move with all of the money that you made that you would have never made outside of this country.
Exactly.
Go ahead, cocksucker, move.
Yeah. You've enjoyed the bounty of earning millions upon millions of dollars in your career from people who work regular jobs and buy your music.
And no one's is anybody going to be like, oh no, Bruce, please don't move out of the country.
Yeah.
No one's going to care.
Do you even know if Bruce even lives in the country?
I've never been to his house.
I never have either. How would he shows up, he does his shows, he puts out music periodically. So do you care if he does it from Australia or from the US or wherever he chooses to live?
Let's be even more honest. Would anybody care if he stopped putting out music too at this point?
No, not at all.
I think most people look, I was as diehard a Springsteen fan as there was.
I know you are.
And I haven't listened to any of the albums more than once in 20 years. I think the last album I gave a fuck about was the one after 9/11, The Rising.
Mm-hmm.
That was killer. But after that, all his horse shit that he's doing now, cares. Just fucking stay and take Bon Jovi with you.
Yeah, that's funny you say that because I was actually going to bring that up too. Yeah, take your fellow New Jerseyan with you.
Yeah. He wants to be with you so bad. Pack him in your fucking, your trailer that you're going to park out back and put his fucking sad career with you.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah, take your white privilege and leave, will you?
Mm-hmm. Just get out. Best thing you ever did was fuck Julianne Phillips. You traded her in for that fucking Skeletor. Patty Scalfia. Who just, what a trade down. That Julianne Phillips was hot as fuck.
I remember when they got married and they were divorced within 2 years, weren't they?
Yeah, it's because he was cheating with that other chick.
I know.
So don't give me your fucking holier than thou attitude either, Springsteen. Or should I call you Cheatstein? You couldn't keep your dick out of another chick. You honorable fuck. Fuck you.
Yeah. Well, they do have the moral high ground.
Yeah, but at least you told me about, when Jenny was broke at the mill. Thanks. She went down to the river, and into the river you cried. Fuck off. Fuck you, Bruce.
Yeah. Well, these again, I don't follow the social media or anything. I don't give two shits about it. The only thing that I am concerned about, and I won't get into it too much tonight, but obviously the big censorship of breaking news this week.
Mm-hmm.
Censor.
Yeah. Well, I took the steps with the CMS to actually get us verified and take our little tiniest of tiny stands with the censorship. I actually put my money where my mouth was and sponsored us on both Gab and Minds.
Well, there you go.
I'm going to put it, and I'm going to start using both of them exclusively for the show to the level of even right now. I put it out on the Facebook so that people go and sign up. I'm going to give away, I'm going to have a Judas Priest giveaway. I'm going to give away my KK book, and I'm going to give away my Halford book, Confess, to somebody at random. I'm going to pick them from either Minds or Gab sometime during this week, and I'm going to send them a quick message. Somebody that signs up in the next, or is signed up and following the CMS on either Gab or Minds, they can win the books for nothing, just for using social media that's not censored.
Yeah.
So come on over. So... yeah, but I did. I paid the money. I signed up for a year with Minds and 2 years with Gab, and onward we go. I'm gonna if we have to be on social media, which we kind of do since we have the show.
Yeah.
Then then I might as well do it in places that are not censored, that are not going to shut us down because they don't like what we said. Because we said something that's not right think or wrong think or whatever think we're supposed to not do. I can't deal with that shit. I'm going to say what I fucking think.
Yeah.
And if you don't like it, YouTube or fucking Facebook or Twitter or whatever, then fuck off. Don't need you. I'll use you as an advertising platform. And that's what I'm using them for now. Just advertising.
Yeah. Well, I do notice that more and more people who've been on, use like the platforms of like Facebook or YouTube, or their content creators and stuff. Yeah. They're out there getting their own domains and getting their own websites and things like that.
You have to.
Yeah,
you have to now. Dude, I mean, that's been, I told you this the other week about, with Anchor. The minute that Anchor started, or that Spotify started whining about censoring Joe Rogan, I was like, fuck me. We just moved to this fucking platform. I got to build something that's built into us. And I did. I that's why the revamp came of, CMS Podcast Network and Classic Metal Show as a website, was because I can't let them shut us down. I can't let Spotify have all the fucking power over us. Fuck them. I gotta take care of us.
Yeah.
If it's set up now. It's set up so that if Anchor was to close us down tomorrow, literally all I would have to do is make one change in the back end, and then people would be redirected directly to our pages, and they would still get our podcast just like they always do.
Yeah. Well, that's the only way to do it. I mean, we talked about Caitlin Bennett, obviously she was a rising YouTube star.
Yeah.
And, because she is a conservative, which, obviously YouTube and the social media, Facebook and Twitter, they censor the conservative viewpoint.
Yeah.
And so she went and got her own, Liberty Hangout, her own website, and post all her videos and things over there.
Sure.
She throws the teaser out there on YouTube, and then, hey, if you want to see the rest of this, go over to Liberty Hangout.
Yeah. And that's how it's got to be, is you have to do that now. And you have to use alt tech. and I don't want to turn this into a whole techie thing, but everybody is trained now to use fucking Facebook or Twitter.
Mhm.
You got to break the cycle.
Yeah, you
Get
gotta
off it.
break it off.
Get off it. If you want to stay on social media, use the other social medias. Use Gab. Use Twitter, or not Twitter. Minds. Use Parlor. Use what is the other one? MeWe or Me or whatever that one is called. Use different ones if that's what you want to use. And help them grow. Help these other platforms grow. Like BitChute is great. I'm so happy we moved to BitChute because BitChute is growing by leaps and bounds right now. Did you see that Styx just passed 100,000 subscribers?
I saw his little celebratory video he put out this week.
Yeah, and that was awesome that he promoted our friend Razor Fist in his celebratory.
Yeah, they're buddies.
That was awesome that he brought Razor Fist with him. It's like good. And we've been on BitChute for what, 2 years? Almost 2 years?
Yeah, it's getting close.
Yeah, and I mean, you have to be there now. You have to be on these alternate platforms. You can't just say, well, it's on YouTube and I'll just stay with YouTube, because eventually your content's going to get fucking whacked. That's the problem, is if you stay with these mainstream things with your views that are not fucking left-leaning, if you're a left-leaning douchebag, then stay on Twitter or fucking Facebook, because they're going to fucking cater to every sucking of your cock that you want. They're going to keep feeding you that. But if you don't feel that way, then you better find another place to get your information, because they're fucking obviously this Joe Biden thing this week is the clearest example ever. Clearly a news story, clearly censored.
Yep.
And still hasn't been really. None of the mainstream media has still covered it yet.
No, and they won't.
And they won't.
And that Twitter, especially Twitter and Facebook, did everything in their power to try to scrub that story.
Yeah. Yeah. And then they had that magic, oh, we're down. Wow, we're down all of a sudden. Yeah, like they weren't scrubbing things ahead of a fucking congressional inquiry.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Fuck you. If you truly value free speech, you got to go somewhere else to get it. And you better get whatever it is you listen to. If it's us, then you better follow us on our web pages. If it's Caitlin Bennett, you better follow her on her web pages. If it's
that one guy that I watched too, Salty Cracker.
Yeah, Salty Cracker. There's a bunch of them.
Yeah, he's getting his other platform set up, because he's got kicked off of YouTube like twice in the last week.
Well, dude, there's tons of them. Alex Jones, Tim Pool, obviously Styx. Jericho's going to get whacked at some point. It's going to happen for everybody.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Jericho might be the last one to ever get whacked, because being a black guy, it's going to be ugly to whack that guy. With 270,000 followers, it's going to be ugly to whack a black guy with that kind of fucking follower base. But he will get whacked at some point.
Yep.
It will happen. And, as much as I love Jericho, I wish I would see him building up some other platform somewhere. It doesn't seem like he's moving past fucking YouTube yet.
Yeah.
And I get it. He probably makes good money off of YouTube.
He probably does all right.
He's probably making his coin off of it, but eventually they're going to fucking whack him.
Yep.
Is what it is.
Well, this week with the Hunter Biden emails and the news story, and the way that social media scrubbed the story and did everything they could do to decrease the what do you call that? The visibility.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They did everything they could to try to stifle that story. So that just goes to show you that should have been the ultimate message to anyone who doesn't believe that Silicon Valley is doing everything in their power to overthrow Donald Trump out of the White House.
Well, I can only look. Everybody can only take individual action. That's really how it is everybody can only take individual action. That the Biden thing this week was 100% why I fucking pulled out my credit card and threw some money into Gab and Minds. Because it's like, okay, you know, if I'm truly going to say I'm against censorship, then I got to support the platforms that are pro speech. And I did. You know, I did for the behest of the show, because we need this show. What we do needs free speech. Period. We can't fucking, we're not going to temper what we say. We're not going to do, if we did, none of you would fucking listen. Right?
It's going back to the whole Joe Rogan thing.
Yeah.
You know, he created his audience because of what he does. And now that he's on a, you know, got a major, I don't know if you want to call it a sponsor, or his show is now featured solely on a platform. And then they go, well, you know, what you do is great, but we'd rather you do it this way.
Yeah.
Like, well, the reason you brought me on is because of what I do.
Yeah. But
Don't you have to do it that way?
Don't you think that his listenership is probably down 20% or more?
It could be. If he starts kowtowing and doing it their way.
Yeah.
It's not going to be good.
I've already seen he's published a couple of apology videos for things that he said and stuff. It's like, dude, it's over. If you're going to start apologizing for what you're fucking saying, it's over.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just, I mean, for him, it don't matter. Collect your money, be happy. You know, I mean, dude, he got $100 million. I don't blame him. Show up. If I was him, I would show up and do the show I'm going to do and let them fucking deal with it. Wouldn't even give a fuck. At $100 million, I wouldn't even give a fuck.
Yeah, you're probably right.
You know, I'd be like, all right, here it is. Do whatever you're going to do with it. I don't care if you publish it or not. I'm cashing my check.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, for the rest of us that don't have $100 million coming in off of it, we got to put our platforms where we got to put our product where the platforms are legitimately promoting it or allowing it, I guess, as they should allow it. And that's, you know, if that means that we got to spend a couple of bucks, then we spend a couple of bucks. I don't mind, dude. It's just like everything else. If you get it for free, you're under somebody else's conditions.
Yeah, absolutely. If
you're paying for it, then you're the customer. And in theory, that should mean something. So, you know, that's why I signed up this week for pro accounts with Parler or with Minds and Gab. So,
Hail and Kill, caller, you're on the air.
Hail and Kill, it's Matt in Cincinnati.
Hey, what's going on there, Matt?
Not much. I've learned from you guys, never apologize. I stopped listening to Joe when he apologized the first time. Chris is right. He's done a couple apology videos. I'd love to know how much he's down, and maybe you guys might know or have a ballpark figure. How much do you think he was making on his own before he left?
I heard that because of his, I think he had like 8 million followers on YouTube.
Yeah.
I heard,
so.
I had heard, and I don't know that's to be true, but I heard that he was making like 30,000 an episode.
And he was doing how many episodes a month?
Well, he was doing
20.
one every day.
20.
He did a 2 or 3 hour show every day, right?
So he's making 600,000 a month.
Yeah.
He's making 600,000 a month. That's what, 6 million a year, roughly.
So why, I don't get it. I mean, why would he 6 million compared to 10? He doesn't.
Not 10, 20.
Nothing
20. 20.
But still, I mean, it's a complete sellout to do that, you know?
Well,
I think.
But isn't that everybody's desire is to get bigger and better and, you know, more money and, you know.
Not if you're in the position of Joe Rogan where he could walk away tomorrow and not worry about money for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying, Neely, but I mean,
here's where
it's nothing.
Here's where I think you're wrong, Matt. Joe Rogan never was in this to become a political voice. Joe Rogan was just
Well,
he was just a fuck around comic, and comics, all they care about is making money. That's it. That's all comics are wired to do is make money, and
You're right.
Joe all of a sudden saw the big fucking payoff, bigger than anybody he's ever seen in the comic arena, bigger than Dice, bigger than Kinnison, bigger than Carlin, bigger than anybody in the comedy arena. So he took the check. 100 million?
Okay.
Dude, you can't just you can't walk away from 100 million. Dude, I'd suck cock on TV for 100 million.
I'd suck your cock on TV for Chris for
You know what I'm saying? 100 million dollars. I'd suck 400 cocks for a straight hour for that kind of money.
Okay.
I wouldn't care.
I agree with you 100%, but the thing is, his buddy Chappelle, when he signed his big deal, he had the meltdown later and walked away from all that cash.
Mm-hmm.
Rogan ever walking away? Because he doesn't need this bullshit. I mean, it's just bullshit.
Well, I don't think he banked on the bullshit to follow him. I really think he probably thought, hey, they want my show. This is what I do. They're signing me for what I do. And then I don't know. I'm just speculating. I don't think he expected it to start becoming a problem for the social justice warriors.
Right. Yeah, it stinks, man, because I really like that guy, and I don't know. He was like the one voice of reason when it came to celebrity. To me, I mean, I don't know. He's not that big of a name in the mainstream. Maybe back when I first started watching, but he is now. But I know what you're saying. It just stinks, man, because it's just like I can't believe he apologized like he did. And it's just.
Dude.
You're probably right. He wasn't expecting the blowback, but when you bend over and take it, you're going to get cum in your ass,
Dude, how many times have you heard us say for the last 6 years or more that once you add money, it ruins it?
Yeah. No, you're right, dude. I get it. It's, my whole thing is I rail and hate Live Nation, but I understand why these bands fine. I get it. I fucking hate it.
Yeah. Well, we hate it because we're the consumers. We're the ones that get fucked out of our good product. Dude, I mean, take like a Howard Stern. When Howard Stern was on free radio, he was the king. The king. Everyone listened to him. Right. Everybody loved him. Everybody was like, no one can do better. The second he got a bunch of money, they fucking ruined him. And now look at him. He's Hollywood Howie, and no one even knows what he's doing anymore. He's gone.
Yeah.
I mean, he still does a show, but he's gone.
Well, that's why I listen to you guys. You tell it like it is. It's free speech. Thank God. I know, no money's involved. It's awesome. I really appreciate that. It just makes me sick. It just makes me sick. These fucking guys sell out. I get it. But what? One real quick thing. You ever watch the Rob? I'm not a fan, especially I think he's a lefty. Rob Flynn from Machine Head. Do you watch his thing, Chris?
If he has somebody on that I'm friends with, I'll tend to like. I watched the Mark Hunter one this week.
Yeah.
Mark's a friend.
Yeah, that's what I was going to bring up. That was a good one, man. I wasn't really into that band, but that guy seems like a good dude, and it seems like he's got some demons behind him or something.
Oh yeah, Mark's been through some shit, but yeah, the problem with Flynn is another one that's such a fucking hard lefty I love Machine Head. Don't get me wrong. The Blackening or Empires or, The More Things Change or obviously Burn My Eyes. These are fucking all-time classic albums. But his left-leaning horse shit makes it so that I can't even fucking stomach Machine Head anymore, which is sad because I would love to keep supporting him, but he's so goddamn left-leaning. I wish he would threaten to move to fucking somewhere else too.
Right. Right. You know what? I would respect these guys if they say they're going to move and they actually do it. None of them ever won't. You know,
See, I still won't respect them. I'm going to tell you why I won't respect them. Because they act like we should somehow give two fucks if they leave or not. They think that they're so important that where they wake up in the morning means something to us. And you know what?
Right.
Fuck you. Get in a plane and JFK Jr. it for all I care. I really couldn't give two fucks where you live or if you live. Don't threaten like it's some great threat. Well, I'm going to leave the country. Well, then fuck you, leave. I don't care.
Yeah.
I benefit nothing from you being here, you dicks.
Yeah, I wish all of them would. It's just nonsense.
It is.
Oh, well. All right. Thanks, guys. Hands up.
See, people are fed up with the bullshit, man.
Yeah, well, hopefully the pendulum is swinging the other way. Yay.
Exactly. All right. Well, you did an interview with Steve Riley of the other LA Guns.
I did.
And LA Guns, the Steve Riley, Kelly Nichols lineup, they have a new album that came out, Renegades.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to let you pick a tune from that.
Go with the title track. Go with Renegades.
Go with Renegades?
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah. When I was in high school, I had a couple of friends I used to run around with. You know, I was always into cars and stuff. Mm-hmm. A friend of mine, Mark Kyle, and my other friend Evan,
right.
We all had hot rods. You know, my friend Mark, he had a Monte Carlo. My friend Evan had a Camaro, and I had a Nova Super Sport.
Okay.
And we would always be, you know, drag racing around town and stuff.
Sure.
And, you know, dragging in late and stuff. And so when the guys would come over and we'd be working on cars on a Saturday, that's what my dad would always go, what are you renegades into today?
Nice.
Always calling us the Renegades. All right. Well, we're going to play a couple of tunes. We'll come back. We'll get into some stuff. So here's the Steve Riley, Kelly Nichols version of LA Guns from their Renegades release with the title track exclusively here
on your classic metal show.